And welcome to my YouTube channel, Alexa. Join like literally elated about this first YouTube video because it's actually been a very long time coming. In the last 3 months, okay, I was supposed to make my first video 3 months ago, when I first made that short video saying welcome to my YouTube channel. My first video was supposed to be April 13th, but the universe had something else coming. Okay, first I suffered this toothache for 1 month, over a month. I suffered toothache for over a month, and then I would go on to do some tooth extractions. I had to extract 3 of my teeth, 3, like 1 here and 2 here. It was a terrible experience that I do not want to relive, and I do not want my enemies to even relive or live with such pain. It was so painful, and one of the mistakes that I made was to pull all 3 teeth at once. I tell you, I'm a mom, so I can tell you that pain was more than having a child. But I'm here now, and that's what's important. So welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited because this is one of the most exciting things I have done for me in 2024. Of course, aside from rebranding and birthing this very beautiful my baby. I have a baby a ready to wear brand that I'm working on, that would be launching on the 18th of this month. I am so happy. So yes, welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, I asked my friends on my social media platforms, WhatsApp and Instagram, to ask me questions that they would want me to be talking about on my first YouTube video. I want to believe that you guys feel like I have made it in life. Because why are you asking me very serious questions? I'm not the motivational speaker. I'm just here. And besides, this video is unscripted. I do not have any idea what exactly I'm going to talk about today, but I do know that I'm not going to be answering those questions today because most of the people who ask this question, they already know me somehow, so they have some background story, history about me, relationship with me. So today, I'm just going to be telling you who Zhara is. Just the basics, so that as we get along, you two get to know me and everything in between. I'm going to get to know you too. So if you've watched this video to this point, drop a comment on where you're watching this video from, and I'm going to respond to every single comment. Okay, so yes, the first things first. My name is Zhara Adirichukwu. Yes, Adirichukwu. So I didn't always used to be Chizaram Zoe Karis Adirichukwu. Chizaram Zoe Karis was birthed in 2014. I had listened to this very beautiful message by my man of God, and he was talking about how names were so important in people's lives. My name used to be Ogechi Marian, and Ogechi means God's time. That's Ogechi Kukama. That means God's time is the best. And my other name, I was of the opinion then that it meant bitterness. I read somewhere that Mary meant bitterness. I don't know how true that is. I haven't even bothered to check this out after then, but I was just like, and there were certain things that were going on in my life that wasn't worthy of a child of God, and I just felt like, dear Lord, I think the breakthrough or the new beginning that I want in my life is going to start from my name. So I went into some prayers. I'm not joking. It was a very serious time in my life, and my prayers birthed these names: Chizaram, Zoe, Karis. Chizaram means God has heard me, and Zoe means the life of God. Charis means the grace of God. It just means grace, okay? But of course, it has to be the grace of God. So I switched my name from God's time is the best to God's heard me, God has answered me, the life of God, and the grace of God. So I feel like it's more beautiful and more meaningful, you know. So even though many people who know me from school, they still call me Ugechi. And this is a warning to all of you, especially my sister. My sister. She's even made my son to start calling me Ugechi. Stop it. This is my legal name. This is not my government name. Chizaram Zoe Karis, not my government name. Don't let me start suing you people. You know? So guys, yeah, I am Chizaram Zoe Karis. So tell me your name in the comments. And I'm 32 years old. Not your mate. Not your mate. I'm a mom. But trust me, this YouTube channel is not about to be a mom content channel, because see, outside of this space, that is everything I am, a mother. This space is for me and you. My son has the whole part of my life except this part. Okay, I'm going to talk about him time after time, but this is not a mommy YouTube channel, okay? This is a Zara's YouTube channel. So yes, I'm a 32-year-old mom and currently single parenting, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. Even though most times I just abandon everything and I'm like, okay, I gotta choose me first. I gotta choose my peace first. I gotta choose my mental health first. When it gets so overwhelming, combining the motherhood, the entrepreneur, I really don't know how people who are single moms like me do it. I don't even like to refer to myself as a single mom, because there's nothing single about parenting a child alone. You are a double parent. You're not a single parent, because you're doing both the job of mom and dad. So you're a double parent. So as a double parent, I the load seems to be heavy sometimes, and I get overwhelmed, and then I just abandon everything, because I have learned that that's the only way I would be able to stay alive for my son and be the best version of me for myself. Okay, there were times when I would literally struggle being a mom and also struggle being an entrepreneur. You know how it is in Nigeria. Most days you don't make sales. Most days it's just so overwhelming. You have to create content. You have to do this, all that. And when I'm not able to keep up, I just break down. I just break down. It just gets too much for me, and sometimes it's really, really bad. So what I've learned to do is, when it just gets so overwhelming for me, I just pack up everything and do the most important thing for me, which is being a mom and staying alive. So yeah, that's it about my entrepreneurship journey. It's actually been a very long time coming. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 15 years old. You know, when I left home, I left Lagos, I went to Owerri because I wanted to go to school. But my dad had just died like 2 years before, and you know, I needed to keep up with my bills, everything. So yeah, I became an entrepreneur. I was selling thrift clothes and anything I could lay my hands on. I could make people's hair, I would make their nails, I would just do literally anything to just put food on my table and just, you know, just be alive. Okay, so this girl's story is more about surviving. I am a survivor. I don't know what you know about me. I don't know what you've heard, and I really don't care, but I'm a survivor. I am an embodiment of strength. And trust me, I do not give myself enough credit. I do not give myself enough credit for who I am. And that is something I am going to be doing more on this page. And that's something I want you to do too. Give yourself the credit that you deserve because you're a star. Okay, so yes, I have been an entrepreneur since I was 15 years old, and here I am, 32. Not yet a big brand, but I'm on that journey. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You know what? Guys, I lost the other clip I made. Now I have to hold my microphone. I used to wonder why people always held their microphones like this, even though they could just clip it. Now I know. Now I know. So I'm gonna be holding this microphone. By the way, this microphone was given to me by my big sister Oguchi. She gave me the money for this microphone. See, that woman literally supports every single dream that I've ever had. Okay, I cannot write my story and not mention Sister Oguchi. The story of my growth, everything. I will not write my story without mentioning her. She gave me the money of this microphone, and I spent it for good times. She gave me the money. I spent it. I replaced. I spent. I replaced. I don't worry. But yes, now the microphone is here. So yes, I don't know what I said in the other video. I haven't had the time to go and listen to it. See, the reason I'm not going to be cutting out all this part is because this video is unscripted. So you will be having it like this, like this. You get. So yeah, have I told you guys where I'm from? I'm from Zion. I'm from Zion, oh, Bodoma, Zion. That's your. But I could easily be from any other place in the world, like Ghana. My name could have been Kwame, right? I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm just kidding. I'm from Imo State, and I have two siblings, Vivian and Monachi. And yes, I have two siblings. You're going to get used to that laughter because that is the way I laugh when I'm nervous or I'm really excited. And right now it's a little bit of both, so you just have to bear with me. Where's my good side? Do you guys think this is my good side or my good side? Okay, this is my good side. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this YouTube video was birthed. One of the reasons why this YouTube channel was birthed is something I cannot say out loud. But then I wanted to, record special times in my life. That was why I wanted to do a YouTube video. But as a Nigerian babe, I also have to think about making money from YouTube. That's why you need to subscribe to my channel and tell your friends to subscribe. Don't just like, comment too. Drop your name, where you're watching from. I'd like to know. I'd like to meet you. So, and another reason why I wanted to start up a YouTube channel was because growing up in Owerri, I had started to attend church, and I started to have certain leadership positions that just put me out there. And there's this thing about being out there. This is why it's never really been my dream to be a famous person, even though I know that I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be famous and rich. Okay. People just tend to judge you. They just believe that because you have a certain important position, leadership position, you're supposed to act a certain way. You're not supposed to make mistakes. You're not supposed to do this. So people judge me a lot. Used to judge me, still do, because most of those people still know me right now. And I had a pastor that loved me openly. I was one of his favorite people. He loved me so openly, so he would give me leadership position, even though I was the one he even punished the most. But nobody saw that one. No. They only used to see the times he used to praise me. And that's Ghana, the law of hate. Some people admired me, some people just didn't like me, and they formed opinions about me that I even had nothing to do with. Sometimes I sit down and wonder, like, these opinions these people formed about me, hey God, but I decided to tell my story myself. So no matter what the world is saying, there's this place where you can come and say, Zara, you do abi you not do where I can say, I not do or I do you understand? When you can hear the story from the horse's mouth. Okay, me, I'm a person with many mistakes. See, there's some mistakes I've made in this life that still haunting me to this moment. I'm not even a perfect, I'm not even near perfection. You see, this my makeup is even more perfect than I am. Okay, I'm somebody with many regrets. I have done things I'm not proud of. So many things that I am not proud of. But one thing that I'm very certain about my life is that God, Abba, has never taken his hands off of me. God has refused to take his hands off me. So this YouTube channel, even though we're going to be talking about a lot of things, is a testament that God is good. This YouTube channel is a testament that God can pick up the poor from the miry clay, from the dunghill, and set them among princes and kings. This YouTube channel is a testament of the graces and favors of God. See, I'm not there yet though. I'm even nowhere. And don't think I'm saying this because my life is perfect or I'm going through a lot. Like everybody else in the country, I'm going through a lot. But some days are really dark days. Some days are good days, bright days. But in all days, see, there are days when I'll be like, oh my God, God doesn't love me, God hates me, God does this. There are days when I've tried to remove my hands from the hands of God, but God refused to remove his hands off me. I remember one night when it was so bad, and I opened the scripture and I read that scripture, and it says he was going to take my hands and hold my hands. And that night, I said, dear Lord, whatever you're doing with me in this life, don't leave my hands. So I raised my right hand to my God and I'm like, take my hands, God, don't ever leave me. And one thing about God is that he never goes back on his promises. So even many times I've tried to collect that hand back from God, but God has refused to let my hands go. God has refused to remove his hands from my life. If there's anything you should take out of the jargons I have said in this video, it's the fact that I am one girl that God has refused to take his hands off her life. And that's the biggest testimony of my life. That no matter what I've gone through, see, I'm a survivor. I've survived a lot of things that would have drowned a lot of people, put their head under the water, and they never stand up again. And I'm not saying that those people didn't have the grace of God, but I don't know. There's just something about me in the hands of God. And because I have realized that thing, I know that no matter what I go through in this life, he will never leave me or forsake me. That is the story of my life. The story of God's graces. Life can be lifing, potatoes can be potating, but God has never removed his hands off my life. Let them slay me. See, even if, oh God, I don't want to turn this to a preaching section, but I know you get my point. So this is where I'm going to stop this video for today, because I do not want to bore you. See, because if I start talking about the hand of God upon my life, you and I will fall under the power of God. I'm not joking, but I'm going to see you in my next video, and that's where I'm going to get to answer all the many questions you guys asked me, as nobody even bothered to even say, okay, are you looking for a husband though? And I'm single. I'm not searching. I'm a woman of my own. I have my own money. Shebi say make I talk say I be a woman of my own so that men go pursue me. You know say if men know say guys, I was joking. I'm single, and if you have a cute brother that has money and is willing to spend the money on a fine girl, just send me a DM on Instagram. I will respond. I'm very submissive and loyal. I don't like walato. I don't like drama. I'm very hardworking. I'm a strong woman, but not the kind of strong woman that Nigerians talk about. not suffer head. I've suffered it. So guys, I'll see you in my next video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Tell your friends to subscribe because it's going to be an exciting journey with me, and I love you. I know you love me too.